Hey guys, it's Bethany. I just wanted to go over, obviously I'm going to share, my progress so far, but I also wanted to go over hair growth, like regrowth. So there's three different stages that your hair goes through. The first one is the growing stage where it's actively growing. The second one is the intermediate stage, um, where it's preparing itself, the hair follicles, they're preparing themselves for the resting stage. And then obviously the third is the resting stage or the shedding stage. All of this takes place throughout 10 days. So, if you feel like, oh, my hair's not growing and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, that's why, because it takes 10 days for each individual hair to do that. And especially with people with trichotillomania, those hairs that were pulled were not pulled at the exact same time. So even if you're not seeing much growth, that may be because those hairs came out at different times. So you're going to see that growth very slowly until it's all come back in, and then it's on that same page. So for me right now, I think I've already showed you guys, and I'll show you again because I'll always show you. It doesn't matter. But the regrowth on the top is doing really well. That's a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot for me personally. But then I've got this side here that, I mean, I haven't looked at it in a few days. I don't really know what it looks like, to be honest with you. I'll have to watch this video after. But it's not like growing at the same rate as this is, even though I wish it was. So I'm kind of thinking that it's just like this was already growing first, and I was still pulling this back in December, and I was completely bald here. So I know it's like starting off a little far behind, but I'm just like hoping that it'll speed up. So it's still going through those three stages, every 10 days, and it's taking forever, and I wish it would be quicker. But that's why, you're not seeing it all like that, because, maybe you just stop pulling and you expect it to just pop right back in all at the same time, the same length, the same thickness, and it's not going to work like that. It goes in stages, and you're going to get some hairs growing, some hairs not until later. Yeah, so don't be worried. It'll come. The other thing, though, and I hope this doesn't scare you, and I hope it is more of a word of encouragement. If you have pulled so much for so many years in the same exact spot, you could possibly have permanent damage to those follicles where those hairs will not regrow anymore. And I honestly might have some of that on this side. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I hope you use that as like a kick in the butt motivation, because you don't want to get to that point where it's not going to regrow. So do everything you can now to stop and just allow it to regrow. And if you're struggling with that, go watch my tips and tricks video. I go over everything that's been working for me. And I've been quite successful. Since December, before December, I would just go on full on attacks, like hundreds and hundreds of hairs a day. And it was really bad. For 18 years, I was doing this. And then after December, I was able to get to a point where I was managing it and controlling it. And I would pull maybe 5 times a day, like max, like just 5 individual hairs a day. That was it, which is crazy, going from hundreds. But new success update, I am now 5 days pull free completely. I have not pulled a single hair out of my head or my eyelashes or my eyebrows in 5 days. And I'm just going to keep trucking forward and not looking back. So yeah, I hope you guys find support, and find your own way of managing this. I know that you can't be healed because it's part of you, But I really hope that you find your own ways to manage it and control it. And if you need help, go check out that tips and tricks video I posted. See if any of those work for you. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Just wanted to update everybody and talk about growth. Oh, this is the real reason why I was gonna post this anyways. So I'm like bothered by this slow growth on this side, and I really wanted to find something to like kickstart that and just regrow everything, because obviously the end goal is to get it all to grow out down to here. Whew, hallelujah, that would be fantastic. Years, I know, but that was my goal. So I connected with another trichotillomania lady in my support group who actually sells a hair care brand called Monat. And it is all natural, all plant-based, and has been proven to regrow hair. Like there's all kinds of stuff. It's not just shampoos, conditioners, and stuff. There's like oils and serums and vitamins and everything. So I'm going to be starting that soon. I may very well end up selling it depending on how well it works for me, because I feel like we just need something that can help us. And up until this point, I mean, other than the stuff I have to stop and maintain and control it, there's been nothing I found proven that was natural with no chemicals in it that can help regrow. And this friend of mine that introduced me to it, she has been using these products for just 4 months, and her regrowth, I'm not even joking you, it's like 6 inches. I'm like, I didn't even realize hair grew that fast. It's insane. So even just her results, I'm like, all right, I'm in. Like, I'll do anything to try to regrow my hair at this point, because obviously right now I'm obsessed with everything I can possibly do to fix this and to get my hair to grow back. So I was like, oh yeah, I need to try this. So I'll keep you updated on that. It's called Monat, by the way. And I very well may start selling it. So if you are interested, after you see, my reviews on it, I'll keep some progress updates on it. Let me know and I'll hook you up. It's amazing, and I'm really, really, really excited to try it. So hooray for hair growth, everybody. And I don't know if this is a trademark that that friend has, but I'm going to use it anyway. Hands down, head up, you're always beautiful. I love you. Bye.